I'm going to be teaching Tracy's point warm-up for you guys. So I want you to follow along with me, and I set up a chair to hold on to like it would be a bar in my garage. I have my point shoes on. I don't have laces because Tracy and I actually took our laces off for last year's showcase. But I want you to lace up your shoes the right way. I want you to find a ball, either a tennis ball or a bouncy ball, something you have that's about the size that will fit into your hand, because we're going to use it between our feet as we do some warm-ups. And I want you just to follow along. So you probably won't see my head because I tried to put the camera so that you could watch my feet mostly, but I want you to follow along. If you can face the TV screen or computer screen or your phone screen, whichever you're using, and just follow along with me as we do some warm-ups with our feet. Now remember, everything that we do, even if it's slow or seems boring, is all to strengthen your ankles, your calves, and your thighs, and to help you learn to pull up so that when you're doing point, you're doing the proper technique and your feet are strong enough to hold you while you're on full point, okay? So follow along with me. Get your little bouncy ball or your tennis ball, whichever you have, and we're gonna put it right between our ankles. All right, so you want your feet slightly apart because when we roll up, you wanna be able to pull your ankles in towards each other. So we're gonna put that little ball in between, right? And you're gonna squeeze it together each time when we roll up. So right now we're just gonna go to our demi point, and I want you to go to your highest demi point, squeezing in between so that your ankles are pushing together. And your highest height, so you feel your calves burn, and you're gonna roll down. Again, to your highest demi point, and hold, and slowly roll down. We're gonna do that 2 more times. You're gonna roll to your highest demi point. You're not gonna roll all the way up yet, and then slowly roll down. Again, to your highest demi point, squeezing that ball together, and hold it for a second, and roll down. Now we're gonna roll all the way up. Now you gotta use your toes and your calf muscles to push together. Go to your full point, squeezing that ball together. Go to your demi point, and roll down. Again, slow. Demi point, roll up, full point, keeping that ball between your feet. Demi point, roll down. Again, demi point, roll up. Demi point, roll down. 4 more times, okay? Demi point, and up. Demi point, and down. This is your second time. Squeezing that ball in between. Demi point, roll down. Now you want to stay on your highest demi point. Don't just fall out of it. This is your 3rd time. Demi point, roll down. 1 more. Demi point, and up. Demi point, roll down. Now, what I mean by go on your highest demi point is you want to make sure that you're going up here like you would if you didn't have your point shoes on before you roll up. And then when you come down, you want to go keep your arches super lifted and high to your highest demi point, and then come down. We don't want to just, right? Okay? And we also want to make sure that your legs are straight. You're pulling your thigh muscles up. You're using just your feet to pull up. We don't want to push with our knees and try to get up that way. We're strengthening our calves and our feet. All right? So let's do it 4 more times. You can put your ball, if you've moved it. I'm going to face this way just so you can see what my feet are doing. All right? So you're going to roll up to your highest demi point, then to your full point. Then demi point, roll down. 3 more times. Demi point, roll up. Demi point, roll down. Keeping that ball squeezed between your ankles so that when you're going up, you're really putting the weight on the balls of your feet. And down. 1 more. Demi point, roll up. Demi point, roll down. All right, how did that feel? Do you feel like your calves are getting warm? Because they should be. All right, so you can put your ball down for now. We're going to go to first position now. Now, when you go to first position, you want to make sure that you're not rolling forward at all, right? And you're not over turning out so that your knees are going to be tweaked a little bit. You want to make sure you're just in a good natural turnout, all right? So, squeezing your bum, pulling your core and your tummy in, squeezing your thighs so they're lifted and tight. We're going to use our calves and our feet. So we're just going to go to demi point, your highest demi point, and down. And demi point, and staying turned out. You're not letting your ankles turn in. Sometimes with pointe shoes, it's easy because your shoes are slippery, but they turn in. Right, let's do one more, lift. Now we're gonna go up. We're gonna go demi-pointe, push, full point, demi-pointe, heels down. Again, demi-pointe, full point. Really pointing super hard when you're on that full point. Two more. Demi-pointe, full point, demi-pointe, and down. Again, demi-pointe, full point, demi-pointe, and down. We're going to add a plie at the top. Demi-pointe, full point. Now plie with your knees super wide. Straighten up. Demi-pointe, heels down. Again. Lift all the way to the top. Plie, knees super wide as you're pushing over on your arches. Up. Demi-pointe, heels down. Again. Demi-pointe, and lift. Plie, push over. Straighten up. Demi-pointe, heels down. Let's do one more. Lift, full point, take your time. Knees super wide as you're pushing over. Lift, roll down to here. Let's plie and stretch out our Achilles. Make sure you're stretching out your calves and your Achilles tendons so we don't have any tension. Right? It's a really good stretch. Right? We're going to do that 4 more times. This time I'm going to face this way so you can see how wide my knees are getting. And when I push over onto that plie, I want you to think of really pushing over. Don't let your feet sickle when you're plieing over. We don't ever want to sickle. We want to pull our heels forward like we did with the ball, right? And we're pushing towards our big toe. So we have a very beautiful point. All right, here we go. And we're gonna go lift. Full point, plie over, knees super wide, and straighten up. Demi-pointe, heels down again, and lift. Full point, plie, knees super wide, and lift. Really point, demi, heels down. 2 more times. Demi-pointe on your highest arch, full point, plie over, knees super wide, straighten up, keep your toes pointed. Demi-pointe, heels down. 1 more time. Demi-pointe, full point, plie, push over, and lift. Demi-pointe, heels down. Good. Make sure you're plieing. Get a good strong plie so that you're stretching everything. All right.